So good afternoon everyone. So today I am going to discuss about gender and activism. Definition of terms. So when we say activism, this is collective efforts to shape and transform political, socio-cultural and other environmental status quo. So when we say status quo, this is refers to existing power structures, social norms, expectations, surroundings, gender roles, identities. So, example, men as breadwinners and women as a caregivers. So, these roles can limit opportunities and perpetuate inequalities. Next, participation. So, when we say participation, contributing and transforming social realities by engaging and taking part in various aspects in an initiative or reform. So, this emphasizes involvement and contribution to a cause or process. Last, collaboration. So when we say collaboration is working together towards a goal. So this highlight teamwork and collective effort to a common objectives. What is gender and activism? So, when we say gender and activism, this refers to the advocacy, movements, and actions taken to promote and achieve gender equality, challenge gender based discrimination, and address social, cultural, economic, and political issues related to gender. So, it encompasses a wide range of activities aimed at overcoming gender inequality and achieving a more just and equitable society. Understanding heteronormativity. It means of relating to or based on the attitude that heterosexual is the only normal and natural expression of sexuality. So it is when we assume that everyone is heterosexual or straight and that is the standard for everyone. So, for example, the pressure on women to be wives and mothers, or on men to be providers and heads of the household. With a heteronormative point of view, straight people are placed at a privileged group by viewing them as a standard or normal. So, anyone who does not adhere to that standard are viewed as lesser. So like women who likes women or the lesbians, men who likes men or the gays, people who love men or women, bisexual, people who feel that they do not belong to their biological sex or the transgender, and other people who reject the notion of gender binaries, male, female, masculine, or the feminine. So this framework is harmful because it limits people's freedom to express their identity and sexuality openly without facing prejudice and discrimination. Heteronormativity has been so ingrained in our social and political institutions that it has almost become invisible. Most people unknowingly subscribe to heteronormative standards just because that is the way it has always been for them, like assigning blue for boys and pink for girls. But what happened when a boy wants pink toy? They are reprimanded and criticized in a process called normalization. So when we say normalization, this limits a person's choices and freedoms. For the LGBTQ++, it means they are marginalized, treated as inferior, discriminated on, branded as abnormal, and are treated as second-class citizens. So this leads to homophobia, transphobia, biphobia, prejudice, discrimination, violence, and other hostile acts towards the LGBTQ++ people. One example of heteronormative violence is the murder of LGBTQ++ men and women during Nazi Holocaust. So in this workplace, it could mean being fired or not being promoted just because you are not straight. At home, it could mean being disowned by your family. because you are LGBT, or being bullied by your family because you are not masculine enough or feminine. So in present day, it means punishing LGBT children for expressing who they are or being vocal about who they are attracted to. In politics, it manifests in policies denying LGBT their freedom, such as anti sodomy laws in many countries, where being LGBT is a crime punishable by imprisonment or death. So it could also mean the absence of laws that would let LGBT live a full life, like being able to marry they want to marry or enjoying the same rights and privileges that straight families have. That's all. Thank you.